What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch Season 4, Episode 6 of The Sopranos. Last we saw a lot of fucking horse racing. Adriana. Oh, fuck, dude. This show makes me feel for people, but also hate them at the same time. And not that I hate Adriana or anything like that, and at points maybe you could say I've been frustrated with her to a slight degree, but dude, I just want her out of this shit. She's, again, I keep sort of not alluding to it. I keep blatantly saying it. She's been put into a rock and a hard place, either jail time or snitching. And I feel like she's going to go down the snitching route. And not only the fact that we're in season 4, not only the fact that I would say Adriana is a big character, but not like a tough, like focal point of the show. Makes me scared that she is going to get popped for snitching, as we've seen a decent amount of times in the show already. So I don't like she's been put in a very bad situation. Like I said, a rock and a hard place. I don't think that there's any escape for her. So I feel like this is gonna be slow torture for me. I'm just gonna be screaming, "No, Adriana, no, don't do it!" for the rest of the season. I would be surprised if she makes it out of this goddamn season, to be quite honest. I feel like every season so far sort of ended with a big death or like penultimate episode sort of thing. So I don't know, but I'm interested to get into this episode. I've been enjoying the season so far, even though apparently like people didn't really like the first part of this season for some reason. I've been enjoying it, and I'm ready to get into the rest of the season. I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really helps me out. I have the full-length reactions up on Patreon. I have multiple weeks ahead. If you're interested, please check it out, and please like and comment. Let's get into it. Directed by Buscemi. Something that I keep forgetting to mention. I learned this like a week or two ago. Ada Turturro, if I'm saying that correctly, cousins with John Turturro, who fucking blew my mind. He's a fantastic in Severance and Mo Brother Huartho. Come on, dude. Do something with your life here, motherfucker.
Oh?
Maybe in 20 minutes in your Webendorfer factory parking lot.
Can't. Hey. You getting game over there?
There's no fucking way I'm going to the army.
Yeah, because his old man will put a horse's head in some senator's bed.
Insert foot and mouth, Jason.
No big.
That's a Godfather reference.
Godfather 2?
Guys, don't spoil Godfather 3.
You have attack dogs on the property.
No. I mean, we did. But she got hit by a car.
Jason
Damn.
said your old man's mostly legit now anyway.
Yeah? Like what?
He's in waste management.
Garbage?
Garbage?
Recycling.
Oh my god.
And prostitution and shit.
No.
His dad owns a strip club, though.
Let's go.
We get carded.
We can just stop by and watch the strippers coming in and out, right?
Yeah, my boys. It's crazy. Obviously it's been like what 4 or 5 years since the beginning of the show filmed, and obviously the actor for AJ has grown. But I mean, he's so much more like Meadow was at the beginning, like that rebellious sort of like it's out in openness, if you will.
No, Apache's got a buyer for those. You been drinking?
Me and Aid had some wine at the house.
Well, hi there too, huh?
I'm gonna talk to you.
Yeah. Don't mind to talk to you, too.
I'll go first. I gotta make it my #1 priority to limit my exposure to potentially damaging conversations and wiretap shit like that.
No.
So, over
Don't
the next
take
couple
over
of
the
years,
fucking...
more and more, I'm gonna be giving my orders through,
Oh, okay. All good.
and then finally, only through you.
A word about Silly.
Oh,
You
dude,
got
he
that with
is-
him and Paulie.
Those other guys,
Fuck Paulie. They don't care about Paulie.
one thing they're not.
He is building this motherfucker up as his prize pony to be the ultimate trustworthy.
You hear what I'm
servant.
saying to you? It's a matter of trust.
It's very wise.
So's a good consigliere. He's gonna continue on as such, but he's no fucking spring chicken either.
Whatever you say, T. I'd follow you into the gates of hell. That's what I was gonna say to you.
He is gonna fuck something up.
My father. I'll never forget that. I only hope I'm worthy.
Why wouldn't you be worthy?
Just saying.
A gay strip club?
Dude, obviously it's not a strip club. It's a fucking butcher shop.
I think I got it all messed up. This is where my dad's office is.
Oh. Okay. It's a front.
Let's sneak in.
Go olive oil. Yeah, it's like Jenko.
It looks really clandestine.
So where's the strip club, AJ?
Maybe Route 17 or Route 4, Lodi or something.
Let's fucking look it up.
I heard a car. Your son's out past curfew again.
Paul his cell?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, stop it. But yes, do it.
The men's room.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oranges. No, not oranges.
Speaking of gossip,
Oh, yeah?
that noise in the Mercedes,
Yeah.
brought it over to Globe Motors to have it looked at. And I was talking to Jerry in the service department. I remember that nice sales.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think so.
Gloria Trillo, she gave me a ride home that
Oh,
day.
yeah.
You know what Jerry told me about her?
What, she fucking
She died.
suicide?
She what?
She committed suicide. Isn't that awful?
Oh. Oh.
Mr. Empathy over there. She hung herself from a chandelier.
Oh. That is interesting. I had nothing to do with that.
$50,000. That's a lot of escarole. Did you try the bank?
Scarroll?
Escarole, money.
Oh, it's Carol. Money. Good. No, the bank, red tape. I have only until the end of the week.
I told my brother you know people who lend money.
Little pitchers have big ears. Huh?
I just need it for 10 days and then, pas de problème.
Did fucking Charmaine leave this motherfucker yet? Or did she back out?
This is a $10 million worldwide launch. I got 100,000 into it and I need 50 more to secure the North American distribution rights.
Armagnac.
Bringing you a bottle of Vesley, unbelievable. And with cigars, which are not very hot.
You only need the money for 10 days. How's that?
Because when the deal is done, the advertising money
Just
is released to me.
Jump in!
No. They don't know you.
Oh.
So I wouldn't be just vouching for you. I, in essence, would be the lender. And it's gonna cost you.
How much?
$10,000.
Oof, Melody. 5.
No. Oh, fucking. That was negotiation shit.
Okay.
Oh, Charmaine, I don't think you know Elodie's brother, Jean-Philippe.
Nice to meet you. But Elodie, please, can you clear off table 4?
She's a hostess, not a busboy.
What was about Arthur, huh?
It's just a venture capital thing with Jean-Philippe. I'm sure he wouldn't pass your incredibly high Wharton School of Business Standards.
Oh my god.
Bring in some meaningful money. Why don't you get your friend Anthony Soprano to pay his tab? It's close to $6,000.
God damn!
Empire, like Bobby Flay. And it still wouldn't be good enough for you.
It's $6,000 already? God damn, man. She really done did herself like that.
Salesperson of the year or something.
I didn't know her that well, but I got the impression she wasn't very lucky with
Oh,
men.
Jesus, dude.
That sort of thing.
This was out there.
When was this?
A month ago, maybe 2.
What'd she say? I mean, you know, in the papers you read, they always leave a note.
She did leave a note on her desk. The police took it. Later, they told us it was just copy for a classified ad.
Okay.
Wolf stove. Anyway, let me give you my card.
Damn. Damn.
Chef Osobuco. This is a rare pleasure.
Get off my
Or is it
hand.
medium well? Little restaurant humor. So, you know,
I love how fucking like cringy and old these guys are sometimes.
Okay. In a nutshell, I like to borrow a little money.
How little?
50,000. It's for a couple of weeks. I'm upgrading the kitchen in the restaurant.
Get the fuck out of here. What you take out of that bar, you must be sitting on money like King Croesus.
I wish.
You know, Artie, I'm not gonna be...
Oh my god.
Points.
It's not a problem.
Just out of curiosity, what's gonna happen in 2 weeks?
Oh, the insurance check's gonna come.
You're not a good liar, my man. You got tells. Look, you twitching and all that shit.
I hate to do it, Artie, but I think I'm gonna pass. Sorry.
Why not?
Because if you don't pay me back, I ain't gonna be able to hurt you.
Onward and upward.
How's Gloria Trullo? She's still, hanging around?
It's a terrible tragedy.
So you fucking know.
What? You want me to fucking tell you?
Oh, you let me fucking sit there!
Please sit down.
How the fuck am I supposed to trust you? You're my doctor.
Please sit down. You're scaring me.
Sit down, buddy.
You've been drinking.
Why the fuck didn't you help her?
Oh my god, dude.
You can't.
I bet you charged her enough, didn't you, huh? I bet you didn't cut her a deal because you're fucking incompetent.
I give my patients everything I've got. And when something like this happens,
I was gonna say it ruins you. Dude, they have... I love these two so fucking much. I would watch these motherfuckers just sit in this goddamn room for 80 hours.
And I want you to know that I was up front with her. She knew I was married.
I'm aware of that.
Suicide. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What?
I have to respect confidentiality even after a patient is dead. But with something like this, there's no one cause. You yourself just referred to her emotional problems. She slipped through everyone's grasp.
Oh my god, dude.
Did after me. I mean, a minute.
Come on, bro. You ain't that important.
Reached out to me for me to care. And I wasn't there for her.
Why are you so quick to blame yourself?
Because I fuck up everything. That's how he feels, at least.
What I do to you, you don't reach out to me.
What are you talking about?
Officer Ferretto called me and told me you came to him for money? You need something, you don't come to me?
So consider yourself lucky I didn't impinge on our friendship.
Hey, but Artie, this is me. Tony.
Don't.
This is me, Tony.
Instead of an overbite, that's not to knock wood, you'd be the first place I went to. But this was a business venture.
What kind of deal?
Elodie's brother needs a bridge loan, $50,000, and I get back 57.5 in 10 days.
Thought it was for the rest of them.
It's a scam.
I'll feed that. I don't want him going around me to the principals.
What for it?
North American distribution.
You're either getting scammed or it's gonna go horribly.
It's the new vodka. This stuff is sweeping Europe. It's gonna be bigger than Stoli.
Played. You're getting played.
The goose before. It's French vodka. Huh? These guys, they're big players. They're throwing millions behind product introduction.
All right, you got it.
Gordy, as much as I've liked you in the past, I don't think that you're competent.
Toxic person or something?
No, Tony, come on, please.
I'll charge you 1.5 points, and believe me, I know that's a lot fucking better than Ralph Cifaretto would do.
Tell him about the shit that he owes, too. While you're at it, you want to give me money.
Great guy, Tom.
Great guy.
Hey.
Dinner's almost ready.
These are the dream sequences that I was talking about I was missing last episode. Looks out of it. Oh, that's a great... Oh, that's fucking awesome. This is what I mean! This is why this show is so goddamn good. I haven't really talked about it, and also, it's not like... No, don't look back. Okay, no, we're good. This is one of the most artistic shows I've ever seen, and it's especially impressive because of how old the show is. And another thing too, oh, you can see it in the mirror? I don't talk about it as much. But like, obviously, this show does an excellent job at showcasing depression. Like, and how up and down it is. I mean, I feel like a lot of shows just sort of, you know, they show someone having bad, and then oh, they're good again. No problems. This feels like a constant struggle.
Be right down.
And even like sometimes good things happen to him and he's depressed. It's not like some
Good, Tone. Great to see you.
perfect linear thing.
You know what, Tone? It's a shame you didn't get 8 tickets. That way Furio and Jessica could have come with us. It really takes the pressure off of a blind date.
Why she's guy can only get 6?
What the fuck, dude?
No, that's a nice suit. What is it? A boss. Yeah, I noticed you like the good stuff.
My only vice.
Call this number. Yes, for Patsy. Tell him I said to
Oh
take care of you.
Jesus. That's that's actually the worst fucking spot that you could have gone to right now. Smoking in the fucking kitchen, dude? Again, it's either a scam or you didn't realize. Oh, yes, sir, AJ! That's what I'm fucking... I told you, I predicted that... Oh my god, dude. AJ! You're fucking lucky. No. You're making it real goddamn obvious, my man.
No, we're fine, Ma.
Careful of my Yadro, please.
Oh. Yeah, don't worry.
What do you call it?
Yadro. I don't even want to say how much it costs.
He is fiending. He's fiending for it. Oh my god, my man.
I really wanted to be alone with you.
Your house is out, right?
My mom's boyfriend's using it as an office, and I'm not at my dad's till next week.
Go to the fucking woods or some shit.
My sister's dorm.
No.
Sure, let's go.
What are you talking about?
I thought it'd be like Don Corleone's compound.
Oh, she just wants that excitement, that fucking mafioso connection.
Our place in Tahoe looks exactly like Michael's in 2.
Wow. Really?
No, we don't have a place in Tahoe.
Dude!
I'm like a gangster dude's girlfriend.
He feeling himself, did? Hey, AJ, my man, I'm proud of you. Don't get her pregnant. Didn't I made a prediction that he would get a girl pregnant, I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure this is it?
Brook Avenue and 161st Street.
Columbia, this looks like Harlem.
South Bronx.
Yeah, bro, we're here.
Help you?
They're mine.
I like this shit. I like seeing her do stuff like this.
Chiuke, this is my little brother. Chiuke just got accepted at Yale Law.
What's happening?
What's up, man? I don't care.
Sister, I'm Devin. Hi.
Can I talk to you?
Forgot to say. Forgot to write down Devin's name.
Is this what you do on a Friday night?
The South Bronx Law Center. It's a free criminal defense service for those who can't afford legal counsel. I intern here.
Yeah, I need to use your room.
That's very blunt.
You know.
You're not sixing up in my room.
The greatest cultural center in the world. And you came over here for sex?
Yes, sir!
Look at the way these people have to live.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're fucking disgusted. See, like seeing fucking peasants on the street.
We're just so insulated from reality. I mean, we have everything we want.
When you think about it.
They're on food stamps and welfare.
And my mom could go out and buy a statue for $3,000. It's $3,000. We have a housekeeper 3 days a week.
We have one too.
Damn.
I guess I just lucked out to be rich and live in a big house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even somebody like Steve Muscle.
Wish I had a dad in the business. A lot of focus is on like economic issues, like on different levels. Specifically this season, but like it almost feels like a season of The Wire. Like a focus on like an institution. Oh, she wants some.
Elodie is Jean-Philippe.
Oh, she's helping scam.
What do you mean?
He was gonna call me. I left him a couple of messages. He didn't call me back. Did you hear from him? Does he call your mother?
Well, he always works strange hours. The time difference. By the time we're
She's helping him scam.
already at home eating dinner in Toulouse. I almost forget.
Man, Charmaine, fucking leave this motherfucker.
I have to put the flowers in the vases. Problems with the investment, Arthur?
Oh, what do you mean?
Please. What do you think? She suddenly wants to play hide the boo damn blank with you?
Oh, don't say it like that. But I mean, he's an attractive gentleman. What do you mean?
Which reminds me, Billy Joel, maybe you shouldn't count on us.
Oh, Jesus. Time to slot in Furio.
It's been all these problems at the crazy one.
You're not going to Billy Joel? You fucking kidding me?
Oh, what am I gonna do with those tickets?
What would I ever do with those tickets? Oh my god.
God, I love marrow. Remember Mom with a bone? Sounded like half-price day at the liposuction center.
Please, huh?
Having dinner together, catching up.
Yeah, this is fucking. I can't believe what I'm saying. I feel like I'm in a dream.
You and Bobby Bacala, huh?
So that's it. What is so fucking compelling to you about my personal business?
Jesus Christ, am I such an ogre? I was just gonna say he's a nice guy. I salute. I gotta have an agenda?
No, Tony. I'm sorry.
What am I, a toxic person?
Everyone on the show is. That's why we love you.
Did you ever know anybody that
Told themselves?
ever committed suicide?
Funny. I used to live in Seattle, Tony.
Them fucking liberals up there killing themselves left and right.
Do you feel responsible?
Well,
I like
yeah,
this.
I did. You know, partly we all did.
You never know what's going on in someone's life.
With him was an argument, if you can call it that, about him always asking me to accept FedEx packages for him.
I really. This is what the Sopranos shines in my opinion. The personal family conversations.
Due grappine.
Like, yeah, exciting stuff happens, and I'm on the edge of my seat and all that, but like, dialogue-wise, conversation-wise.
Artie, put that on my tab.
Fuck the dude. Tell him about the tab. You fucking pussy pushover. Sorry, I didn't.
Can I talk to you?
Give me 1 second, my man. I got the peener in hand.
Frankly, I'm a little concerned I can't get a hold of Jean-Philippe. He doesn't return my calls.
Shakedown time.
Did you go over there?
Well, not yet.
I gotta do everything for you, my man.
You gotta go over there. The guy's not returning your phone calls.
I know.
They miss a payment. They start acting like they're doing you a favor if they give you anything. And then you're gonna spend all your time hounding them. You gotta get your arms around this thing. Now.
Teaching him the game. Start thinking maybe you can handle this for me.
Oh, Jean-Philippe.
You could already fucking tell he was talking to the mirror.
Was that Berber carpet? Those.
He's thinking he's some fucking badass. I mean, it's this. Yeah, I don't want to call it toxic masculinity, but I feel like that's a big part of Artie's.
Where's my money?
Story.
Oh, what are you gonna cry now, huh? Stand
Thinks of himself as more and is disappointed where he's at. Whenever I think he can't get any lower, it just keeps getting worse. Oh, that's great. He do look badass. Oh, he's about to get. I'm gonna say owned. The guy's gonna, if he's even here, he's gonna say 3 sentences and, or he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, I'll give you more time."
Jean-Philippe, you're home. Qu'est-ce que c'est, man? Message machine broken?
I'm sorry, I've been wishing to call you.
Nice crib. You were supposed to give me my money 2 days ago.
I know. But Credit Lyonnais, they didn't come through with a second round of financing.
Nah, don't let Artie. I know you're a pushover, but don't let no bullshit slide.
Jean-Philippe, I want my money.
I just told you, I don't have it.
Well, when are you gonna get it?
Oh my god. That little... It's a great actor. That's the little hesitation.
Whoa. What does that mean?
I mean,
I don't know if it's going to happen, all right? They were not convinced to our business model. They didn't agree there was as much potential for Armagnac. The problem has been, it seems that people cannot figure out how to market Armagnac.
That's great. Give me my fucking money back.
Like with Stoli, fails.
Well, you said it was the next vodka.
Hey, so we are big boys, we must move on.
Frog eating. Fucking fudge the guts.
What did you say?
I said, I want my money.
Are you stupid? That money spent.
Party.
Operating expenses, notaire trouble.
No.
I mean, don't accidentally kill him here, but...
$50,000.
It's business. It's a risk.
I have a daughter who needs braces.
Listen to me. I don't have it right now.
You fucking French fucking lying cocksucker.
Artie. Don't kill him! God, oh my Artie, you fucking... You're a bum. I'm friends with Tony Soprano! I mean, you're already being bitched out here. You gotta... Oh my god. Just rely on your connections here. Jesus.
You ripped my fucking ear!
Oh my god.
Ow! I want my...
Oh my god, take the trash out.
See you again, I'll kill you.
Oh.
Oh no, you dumb fucking bitch. Get Tony on the phone. You already been pussed out. Okay, you gotta get him on the phone.
Knocking on the door without going in right away. You gotta poke the perimeter and tap on the gate until she's
Who
out
the
of her fucking mind and begging. Then you own that shit. That pussy's yours. I think she's ready. We shall know forsooth.
Yeah, if this motherfucker is getting pussy back in the early 2000s. Oh my god.
We're here to see Devin Pillsbury.
Proceed on up. Park in the auto court.
What the fuck? They're richer than you. Man, apparently there ain't no people like this in fucking South Jersey, I'll tell you what. I think your dad doing all this illegal business and shit and he can't even keep up. Pussy. Go cry about it to Tony. It's the only course of action right now. You're not man enough to handle it yourself. No offense. I love you, but I don't love you anymore.
Get out of here.
No, it's true. Iceland is a volcano.
Oh my god. Tony! Tony, they took my money!
I just want you to know that I tried. And I didn't mean to hurt anybody. And I loved you, and I'm...
Don't kill yourself, dude!
What's the matter? What's wrong with you?
I'm a complete and total failure. Take care of Charmaine.
What did you do, Artie? What did you do?
I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Artie,
did you take something?
No, oh, this is fucking... No! Goddamn, don't open with a suicide and end with a suicide. If he feels bad about some fucking guma, this is his buddy.
Are these real?
Yeah.
So this is like a real Picasso.
Well, my dad collects his later stuff.
Who is this motherfucker?
I feel so stupid. My mother's stupid Yadro, and we have a housekeeper 3 days a week.
I don't care. I like you.
Aw, yo!
Rubber sole in mint condition. This has got to be worth what?
Hold up, I like her.
You told me.
Yeah, what would you have done if I did?
I don't know, but I mean, if it wasn't such a big deal, why didn't you say something?
AJ, I like you with her. It's not gonna work out because you're AJ, but...
It all went to shit. The next vodka.
So this is what you do.
But you don't understand.
You're not a fucking failure. You just stop stepping outside of your boundaries. Stop, fucking trying to be some pimp. Stop trying to be fucking mob overlord, okay?
Suppose you hadn't been able to reach me and I come over your house and I find you dead. How am I supposed to feel?
Aww.
Take the restaurant.
I don't want the fucking restaurant.
I'm gonna go threaten this motherfucker. I'm Tony Soprano.
How am I gonna pay you back? $50,000 to take the rest of my life.
Well, it's 51.5, big wise, Hardy, and technically you already missed a payment. We'll wipe my tab at the restaurant.
45.
Tony, that's what, $6,000? What about the rest of the money?
I'll assume the guy's dead. Collect the 50 G's.
There we go. Like, again, it's just, a lot of the characters in this, it's toxic masculinity, but...
The cobwebs are now removed.
The fuck are you talking about?
You saw this whole thing, didn't you? You knew exactly what was gonna happen. You can see 20 moves down the road.
I love Tony. He ain't no fucking political mastermind.
50 grand to bankroll a French digestif, and your mind goes through all the permutations at like internet speed and realizes, oh, worst case scenario, I eat for free.
You fucking suicide! You're disgrace!
You fucking suicide?
Does anybody else know who's been loaned you the money?
Like who?
Like who? I don't give a fuck who. Adriana Farrington Toller, my wife.
God damn. We're naming all the side characters?
Outside of your house. It was a street crime. Kids. They took your wallet and your watch. Where are they?
Why?
Come on. Why? You don't care what people think? Well, I do. Enough people hate me. You fought back. They ripped your ear and out of your ear.
It's the same thing with the people like Adriana and Christopher. I want them to get out, but like...
For a couple hours.
Or do you have a happy life?
My stomach. They saw the Armagnac.
You got fucking mugged. Do you understand me?
Oh my god, killing yourself. Wife swap. What? Who said that?
The next day I bought the ring.
Back when you had any semblance of care.
So romantic.
She's a romantic one, this one. She's gonna clean my teeth for me.
Really?
I have to confess, sometimes I find the dentist erotic.
What?
All night I admire your suit.
My man, Mr. Soprano, turned me on to it.
Nice. Patsy?
We're gonna fucking ignore what this woman just said?
It's our host.
Here, here.
Tony, great tickets, great meal, great wine.
You're a great guy.
So he says I planned it all along. That I could see 20 steps down the road how it was gonna go and how he was gonna get screwed.
Did you?
Expected it.
According to him, it's subconscious, second nature.
But the accusation bothers you.
Is that the kind of person I am? A hawk? It's an animal.
A predator?
I understand it. You make a lot of your living through usury. So why the pangs of conscience this time? Do you think your reaction would have been the same if it all, your friend taking the pills, all of it, hadn't happened a week or so after you found out about Gloria?
I'm sure that multiplied it. I think he would have been upset.
Made a donation to the suicide hotline in her name, and that's it.
Give it here, fucking 100,000. I'll give you.
The projection screen in their media room was big.
See what I mean? Like I don't need to see Furio doing that shit, and the way that they just filmed that, fucking incredible.
Hey, AJ. How come your dad doesn't have that Don Corleone money?
He's a bum.
I don't know.
Again, it's one of those things that it's very sort of a lot of complicated emotions. I guess you could maybe say. But with AJ like that. First of all, I loved the ending of that episode right there. Like that quick. I don't even know how to explain it. Those quick, rapid like wrap ups that like they not solve the issues, but like. You know what was gonna happen. We don't need to see it actually happen. We don't need to have like that AJ scene. We don't need an elongated conversation to understand how he's feeling. And I'm gonna maybe try to read into it a tiny bit, but it's almost like you're raised by someone who I'm not gonna say again. It's classifications of it. I'm not gonna call Tony like some absolute abusive piece of shit. Okay. but at points there is abuse, a neglect, all in sort of the name of being, you know what I mean, a mafioso. I don't know. But then for AJ to then see his family sort of not struggling, but see that there's a slight semblance of money issues, okay, and then see other people who are doing things legal ways getting even more money. I don't want to say maybe a slight tinge of disappointment in the parent, that like it's all for nothing, like you understand what I mean? Because then also something again, I don't want to say paralleled or anything like that, because I think that almost all of the male characters in the show have a semblance of it, but sort of toxic masculinity, and feeling less of a man for different reasons, but typically it's a lot of it is money reasons, and sort of like, at least for me, like I don't want to go on some fucking toxic masculinity tangent here, but like I know in real life a lot of people don't like dating a woman who makes more money than them. I think that that's frankly stupid, to be quite honest. But I feel like that sort of itch right there was really seen in AJ in that episode. And again, there's a lot of ways you can read it, and I feel like a show like this is one of those things that, like, not only do you understand a lot more when you like sit down and slowly analyze every piece of dialogue, but also just on a rewatch where you understand the characters even more, and you sort of you know what I mean, see the ins and the outs and how they think and how they feel, and especially through the progression of time. But I feel like with AJ, just sort of like, I don't know, and also like looking at his sort of family life, where his dad is the breadwinner, is that the term? And the sort of the mom sits at home, does nothing. Again, I'll say nothing. I'm sure she helped raise the kids, but essentially nothing. Other than that, and yes, that's a hard job. I'm not saying that it's not a hard job, but it's not a job. It's just life. And so, like, a part of him is seeing that, like, that's not what my dad goes through, if that makes sense. I don't know if you understand what I mean. I feel like a lot of AJ's sort of story is he's always, again, I don't want to say comparing, but, like, he's thinking of his dad's life and how it affects him. I don't know. Again, I just see a lot of parallels with the show, and obviously the two sort of main focal points of this episode were Artie and AJ, whom both were showing a lot of fucking, you know what I mean, the toxic masculinity, the self-conscious, looking down upon themselves. Specifically with Artie this episode, like, it's funny, first, like, 2 seasons, I loved Artie. Like, he felt like the most normal guy there, and then you sort of see his problems and his the things that he hates about himself rise up to the foreground, if that makes any sense. And it's specifically the stuff last season with Charmaine fucking pissed me off, turned me against him. Not like I fucking hate him so much, but like, come on, man. And I just feel like that was sort of multiplied in this episode, like, because Artie is a successful guy. He's when he was healthy, when he was good mentally, his mental health, he seemed like a good husband. He seemed like a great father. He knows how to run a great business. He's just sort of always connected with these guys, you know what I mean? Oh, these are the cool guys that are successful. Almost thinking like AJ, in the sense of like, oh, my dad's the coolest person in the world, this, that. But yet he doesn't have as much money as these people. What's up with that? Again, sort of confused and looking down, in a sense, for AJ to Tony. But with Artie, I feel like he just sort of has aspirations higher than his station, and not like, I'm not saying that as like in a keep him down sort of way, but like, some people have those unhealthy wants that don't fit you. They don't make sense. Artie isn't some fucking mob boss. He's not, you know what I mean? He's not some fucking pimp getting 83 women. Nor should he. Like, she shouldn't want that. He should want a healthy, happy life. And I feel like he has had that and should have that, could have that right now. He just keeps, again, he drinking and taking pills and shit like that, but he feels like a drug addict, where he sort of keeps fucking reaching for that adrenaline high of, like, you know, brushing up against the mob guys, being a real man, you know. Fucking real men don't cook, or I feel like that's another thing. I think that he is, and I don't want to read too much into it. I don't know, but I feel like him being a chef is I don't know if I've ever even thought of this or put this together, but him being a chef is sort of typically seen as sort of a feminine thing in society, with, you know, women usually cooking. So I could assume that that's part of his character as well, where he sort of doesn't think of himself as cool, as big and masculine as the people around him, because he's just a chef. He just does this, which, again, I don't agree with. I think is stupid, especially when you're as talented as him and as capable as him in any field. Like, you should be proud of what you do, and he doesn't sort of think that, because, again, that's another thing, too, that I really want to focus on. And there was definitely money talks throughout the first 3 seasons, but I could almost argue that this is the first season, at least that I can, like, picture vividly upon my first watch, where this season feels like it has a big theme. Almost, again, I mentioned it throughout the episode, I think, almost like a Wire, a season of The Wire, where each season feels very thematic and is very focused on specific institutions. This season feels like a fucking, like, economical study almost, and how people you know, think about their money situations. And again, I'm not going to say it in the most fucking smart way possible, but every episode deals with money issues, and not just like not having enough money, but, you know, feelings about other people's money, and, you know, I don't know. I mean, he even saw it, like, you know, this episode too, looking down upon the poor, not. And, like, I don't want to say fake feeling bad, you know what I mean? But, like, I don't know. It's just, it's hard. It's hard to describe it. I mean, I don't like when people with money, like, oh, I feel so bad for these poor people, and then, like, not do anything. You just go on with your day. Like, if you actually felt bad, don't, you know, trick yourself into thinking this or thinking that. Like, actually do something. And I feel like that's something that AJ was, you know, talking about a little bit. But that was I think that might have been I think that was my favorite episode of the season. That was really fucking good. Like, and again, this sort of, I'm going to keep bringing it up, because I think it's sort of an argument, or a parallel, or, you know, whatever, that a lot of people can understand, because a lot of people who are watching the Sopranos reactions have seen Breaking Bad, they've seen The Wire, and again, no spoilers, but I'm just going to go back to what I've said about, like, the structure of the show, where, to me, The Sopranos feels the most character-based, character study, character analysis. The Wire feels more like a societal study, you know what I mean? And the Wire and The Sopranos specifically have a lot of similarities, but I feel like it's different in that regard. I feel like The Wire is more grand in its messages and themes, whereas Breaking Bad, and again, I'm not saying like Breaking Bad is less sophisticated or is bad, because I'll stick by this still. I mean, even 4 seasons in, I like Breaking Bad more than The Sopranos. As a whole show. Again, I'm not finished The Sopranos. That could change. But I'm not. Don't get it twisted. I'm not shitting on Breaking Bad or anything like that. But for me, Breaking Bad is less about messages and themes and, you know, studies on society, and more, you know, just pure entertainment, and more of a, and again, they reuse it, but like a character decay, a focus on one specific character and his decay. So this season to me feels very Wire-ish in the sense of, like, every goddamn episode sort of focuses on money and how it impacts different aspects of all of these motherfuckers' lives. And it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I've never seen, I don't know. Because this, to me, compared to other seasons, and I think I spoke about this in a couple of episodes, and I maybe spoken about it in the comments with a couple of people, this season doesn't feel like as mobbish as, you know, guns a-blazing, this, that, and I enjoy that. The show doesn't need that, in my opinion. I really like these sort of character studies and the moral quandaries showcased throughout the episode. And again, I think I just talked about it. The Sopranos' focus, in my opinion, is the characters. It's how they feel on a day-to-day basis, not just necessarily an arc. Because I'm going to be honest, some of these characters don't have an arc. Like, Tony, to me, I don't think he has an arc. I don't think his story is to have an arc. I don't think he changes. He's just him. He's always been him. And sure, mentally he struggles and has thoughts and has depression and all that, but at the end of the day, he's Tony Soprano. You know what I mean? There's always, again, going back to that toxic masculinity aspect. No matter what happens in his life, no matter his feelings, the next week he's always just going to push through. He's just going to keep going on like he always has, because that's him. That's, you know what I mean? Even when he struggles or has thoughts or has regrets or has, you know what I mean, questions, he just continues on. And again, I feel like most of the characters in the show are like that, but I really like that character study part, because I'm not here for the fucking shooting and all that. And I'm not saying that I'm not entertained when that happens, or I'm not into it, or I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying I am excited to tune into each Sopranos episode because I want to see what the characters are doing. I want to see what the characters are thinking. I want to see how they are interacting with the moral issues around them and the different experiences they have. And I think, again, I don't want to keep reusing the word. I feel like I reuse it every week, but sophisticated. I've never seen, character-wise, a show as complex as this. It really feels like real-world people just like, hey, I'm living a day. Oh, shit happened here, shit happened there. Let me make connections to it here. I loved the Tony Janice conversation as well. I thought that was fucking phenomenal. One of the best parts of the episode. This really was one of my favorite episodes of the season. Pretty easily my favorite episode of the season. I'm gonna stick by it. That was goddamn good, and I'm gonna read the comments in a couple fucking weeks or something like that. Oh, this is actually the most hated episode of the show. Everyone thinks this is dog shit because there was no Ralphie or some shit like that. Come on, man. This is good. This is what I tune in for. Again, that's another thing too. And if you guys are listening to me talk right now, I hope you understand what I mean. I'll repeat it. I'm only 21. I don't have a lot of life experience, obviously. And I don't want to say that, like, I'm not saying that this show is teaching me stuff, because I don't really want to learn from this, if that makes any sense. But seeing such realistic written adults have like real world issues, because the show, again, it's very grounded. It's very interesting. It feels like almost like, I don't want to say a sneak peek, because I don't, obviously not the mob side, but like these mobsters and shit like that, they go through like, you know what I mean, spousal issues. They have problems with their kids. They have money issues. They feel like some of like the realest people you know. And that's not like, again, I'm not, I really don't want it to seem like, because I know that there's a whole bunch of Sopranos fans watching this, obviously. And typically, no offense, and please don't roast me, but just from what I've seen on the internet, talking to people online, fans of The Sopranos are a lot more hostile towards Breaking Bad and The Wire than like Breaking Bad fans are to other shows, or The Wire fans are to other shows, or they're very sort of protective of The Sopranos. They're very sort of, and again, every fan base sort of propels their thing to number one. I'm not saying that people are wrong for that, but what I'm trying to say is, when I say negative things about Breaking Bad, I'm only doing it to relate, if that makes any sense. If I was watching Breaking Bad, I would pick apart the one or two things that are about Sopranos, because, again, no matter how good a show is, nothing is ever 10 out of 10. You can always improve upon something. But with Breaking Bad, there's excellent characters and all that, but at times it's not grounded. It's very entertainment based, like I keep saying. And even in like all my other favorite shows, like in an animated show, it's very hard to write grounded characters. And I'm not saying that some of my all-time favorite characters are animated but they don't necessarily feel grounded. And I think that's where this fucking show shines, because these characters, even, I don't know if I really spoke about, like, the AJ specifically, he's really the only major child character still focused in the show. He is probably my favorite, I'm thinking about this. This is high praise right here. He's probably my favorite child character in any TV show of all time. Live action, of course. He's, again, it's so realistic. He has, seeing AJ grow up and have human struggles that like you saw him when he was a kid, you know what I mean? And he was sort of goofing around and shit like that. Nothing real serious. But going through actual character, and again, development, I would say, because most of the characters are adults in this, I don't think a lot of them sort of develop and have a long-term arcs. Again, that's not a knock. That's not me upset or me calling it bad. I'm just saying that the characters showcased in the show don't really have those big arcs. They're just them, and they experience things. So AJ is sort of a breath of, why can I never say that saying correctly? Breath of fresh air compared to others on the show, because he is changing. He's always changing. His mindset is evolving as he's learning more information and as he's interacting with other people. And I think that quite honestly might be one of my favorite aspects of the show. I mean, I said in season 1 that, you know, AJ was one of the characters with the most potential for me. Seeing a sort of an innocent child grow up in this sort of mob-related family, you know, learning more about his father and the stuff that goes on, and you know what I mean, and becoming a man, and the sort of internal struggle that would entail. Because, and again, no matter how tough you think you are, you always have those feelings or thoughts or doubts or whatever. So I really enjoy that. I really fucking enjoy that in AJ's story. I really enjoy it, man. This was I think I'm gonna stop yapping, but that was that's my favorite episode of the season. Again, I don't want to keep saying it, but I have like 20 top 5 episodes. I'm not saying that that's a top 5 episode, but that might be a top 20, top 25 for me right there. That was really fucking good. And I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Again, watching the show, I sort of need to say this like every 5 or 6 episodes, but watching the show just makes me really happy. Finally getting to watch this masterpiece, this fucking masterpiece, and it's lived up to the hype. I've probably segmented the Sopranos reactions more than any other sort of topic on my channel. I do mention Fargo a little bit, but I don't talk about a lot of the other shows I'm watching. But this right here, this is probably, it's tough. And I don't want to surprise anyone. This is probably my 3rd favorite show I'm watching right now. But I think that's just because Mr. Robot and Severance are sort of my genre, and I've talked about that a lot. How I love this show, but it's not necessarily my genre. I like mystery and, you know what I mean, plot twists and all that. So like just talking like pure preference wise, I probably enjoy those 2 shows more. But quality wise, this is the best thing I've watched on the channel. Like nothing, quality wise, nothing tops this shit. This is incredible. Characters are amazing. The writing's amazing. The acting, it's one of the all-time greats. You know why the fuck I'm watching this shit. So that's going to be it for me. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full-length reaction up on Patreon, as well as multiple weeks ahead on Patreon. If you want the full-length reactions, check them out. And if you enjoy the content that I produce on the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really helps me out. I'll see you guys next week.